Guys, I'm gonna make a quick, very quick video on how to move your Lenovo X1 if you have X1 Carbon. This is a X1 Yoga Gen 4. It doesn't really matter which one it is. I mean, they're all the same thing. How to move your factory SSD to upgraded SSD. Now the problem with this laptop is it's an awesome laptop. It's just the SSD that came with it is super small. It's only got 238 gigabytes available. So what I did was I went online and I bought myself a normal Samsung SSD, and now I want to move it to that. Now how do I do that? So I'm just going to go through the steps on what I did and what you guys have to do, and I'm going to make this very quick, hopefully. So first you go and you buy the Samsung 970 M.2 NVMe. I got the 1 TB. It was $150 back a week ago. I don't know, it's 200 bucks now. So you get that, obviously, and then you go and buy yourself this enclosure. This is the enclosure that I got right here. It works really well. Now after you get this in the mail, what you do is you put the SSD into the enclosure and you plug it in. Okay, so that's the easy part. The only trick, I would say the trickiest part with this Lenovo X1 that I had was, now how do you get the SSD information, the entire OS from here, all your files from here to here? That's just the tricky part, obviously. With the X1, what I found out was BitLocker was turned on. First, you have to make this work, you have to turn off BitLocker. So I'm going to do that right now. So that is turned off now. So you just go to Control Panel, Security, System and Security, BitLocker, Device Encryption. It has to be turned off for this to work. So you have to turn that off. Okay. Now, after you do that, you go and you download this partitionwizard.com/download. You go to this website and you download the free edition of this, which is truly free. There's nothing that you have to pay for at all with this. Alrighty, once you download that software, you're going to see this screen. After that, you go to Disk Clone. Click on Next. Click on the original disk. Click on the target disk. And this is the important part. You want to copy partitions without resizing. You want to move this to all the way to the end. And the reason we're doing this is we want to mimic the new drive to look like the old drive. You want to go to Windows, the Windows drive, and you want to make this the largest drive. You can do this however you want, but I'm doing it exactly like the old drive, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I press next. Click on Finish, and then you can see the way that we've partitioned stuff. So this is the old drive, the 238 gig drive. This is the new drive. You see that this partition was 260 megs. This is 260 megs. There's a 16 megs small drive here. The system drive, the Windows drive, the Windows drive is the largest drive. And we partitioned that to be the largest drive on the new drive as well. And there's a small little recovery drive that's 100 megs for both of them. Okay, so almost done. You go to Apply. You click on Apply right here. Click Yes. Okay. And then it's going to do its thing. It's going to go through this entire process. It's going to ask for the computer restart. You press yes. When it says restart, then when it restarts, it's going to go to a boot screen and it's going to keep doing its thing. And it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just going to go through the entire process for cloning. And once the computer restarts, it's going to be done. Then you can take out the SSD out of that, open up the computer. It's super easy to do so. It's only like 5 screws on the bottom. Replace the SSD and restart the computer. And as I said, you see how it's asking for a restart now. So that's pretty much it. It's a pretty easy process. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but this is the best way I could find. Hopefully this helps somebody, because I couldn't really find a lot of videos to do this when I was doing it. So good luck. Bye.